the sky, one day we all in. Take it to the soul and hope we going in. Life is a stage and then we transcend. I try to live my life on the mic device. The only thing that kept me sane on the lonely nights. Paper no eraser got my heart tight. I spill it all over the lines. Is the rhyme right? Sometimes I fantasize about the limelight, and then I realize I can't even handle when I write. Okay, I see the passing of the time go. Hourglass mask slip away, now my mind blown, froze. But I gotta put it in the prose. The pain that I felt when I saw my mama go. Still deal with it, but now I sell tickets. Get on stage and hope the whole world listen. Put the pain in the music to the slow glisten. Catharsis, now I'm sitting in the cool position. Still wishing I can get it back. Undo the heart attack. Rewind the life, skip the pain. Let time come again so we can make amends. Pass it in the sky, one day we all in. Take it to the soul and hope we're going in. Life is a stage and then we transcend. Time come again so we can make amends. Pass it in the sky, one day we all in. Take it to the soul and hope we going in. Life is a stage and then we transcend.
You ever feel like your family and your family? Oh, it's. Come on. Yeah, on the phone. Shut up. It's just sitting there, sitting there with you, just fucking, like,
Oh, what a weirdo.
find something to do.
No doubt.
From the hip prison, up the prison of the inner dimension where I hide in the world in between, where I still participate in the world of
You know what's funny is activists that have never gone off grid. How many of you could survive off grid as a lord? Do you know what a landlord in legal terminology means? I do. I don't need to copy paste those terminologies because I'm already well versed. But when you live off grid, you have zero bills coming in at the end of the month. None. Not one bill comes in. You have no overcharges because you've already paid for everything for the entire month, which makes you a winner. How many of you pay interest charges on almost everything, every purchase that you do? At the end of the month, you get bank charges. And when you think even you're within your spending limits, you have over surcharges to your bank account, which doesn't even hold real money. I'm not bringing up problems per se, but what would be the solution? Because I know batteries that can contain way more than, I mean, 12 volt, like 45 volts. Like you could literally run a village off batteries that last some of the, like, especially for the lithium ion batteries that the technology's already been proven. You can survive even off a small cell of sunlight. Even if there's no sunlight, it will still charge your battery, and it's more feasible because you look it up the long run, you break down what do you pay in hydro per year? Add that up over 10 years. Now go price out a solar grid system. Is that more of an economical decision? Because when your power goes down, I mean, I see it all the time when you live in rural, barren territories like I do, Northwest Territories, Alaska, all those climates I've experienced physically. And I know what the cold does to a body when you can't maintain a acquirable heat source. And then you have wet wood that's frozen. You try to saw through it, and I mean that's really not feasible when there's still technology that can last at least 30 years minimal. I mean, that's literally a 30-year plan that you can invest in. And I mean, it makes more sense than being monopolized into a higher interest payment, because everybody knows that hydro should be free. Hydro should be free. You know that that's a basic service that nobody should have to pay for. And if you actually look up in the laws and history, it's that nobody actually applies them or maintains them. And then they get ratified with new quotations that don't, I mean, you ever heard of grandfather clause, the terminology? It's called a grandfather clause because it was grandfathered in. That's like my history of my server.
Running through the city, I perform like Jackie.
I'm never gonna get out of.
Original gun clapper on the microphone. Been around since the heyday of the 90s. You like what I said, motherfucker? You like how I don't age any single year? Look at me, I make all you thinking unclear. Cause you ain't no gun clapper like my team, motherfucker. I am the IT, motherfucker. Triple IT, motherfucker. Like I'm hands, I hit on radon, like a hitman. Looking for a scope, motherfucker, got my periscope like a submarine stop. And I'm putting on my echo, radar, sonar. Motherfucker underwater, are you underwater? Do you see OGC? Nah, motherfucker, I'm the real original gun clapper. Do you still live and feel, motherfucker? Brenner Valley on the microphone, I make all you, yeah. Real motherfucker, realistic. Motherfucker, sadistic, slightly sadistic. Like I'm Vlad the Impaler, and I got hits already impaled, motherfucker. Turn you all into a bunch of snails like Gary Wammerdam sitting on a fire, motherfucker. I think you need state farm insurance, you little weird dog. You got no motherfucker muscle, motherfucker. I got muscle, been depleted from steroid tissue, motherfucker. You've not been here before, motherfucker. Make you all kinda suicidal, while I'm straight homicidal. This is straight for your clavicle, nah, straight for your navel. Making you parallelism unstable. Do you see what I have to say, motherfucker? Original gun clapper is me. Do you like what I say? Brenner Valley on the microphone, motherfucker, all day. Original gun clapper shit, motherfucker. Fuck the East Coast, what the fuck you do about shit, bitch? I used to live on the East Side. ECB.
Thank you, G.
daily, what's the
You see, baby, DJ, regular 7, good vibes, you love it, girl. Ooh, taking control, like I always do, like I always have. Been here before, so many times I show you magic on the microphone, no auto-tune. This is me, you hear me, different frequencies, red belly on the microphone. You love it, oh, I take control, I'm coming in and you're over, so girl, you know you love me, you know I'm all you think about. Okay, that's called magnetic side, energetics on the frequency. Bro. Turn me up a little bit more.
Yeah. It's Young Khalifa, man. Star back. Taylor gang or die. It's Star year. Get used to it, huh? But like the sky is the limit, and nothing come easy. Gotta grind till you get it. Gotta grind. They say the star life is addictive, and me, I'm so high, I'm flying defying physics. I'm wearing $100 drawers, no flaws. Whistle on the hands-free car, young boss. Blackberry ringing, sidekick buzzing. Got my money right, can't tell me nothing. If I said I wasn't all in, I'd be lying like a lady who's falling. Chain sick and the watch face swollen. See me now, wish I go back to the old him. The whistle won't change for the world. I live life fast, any day could be your last. Blow 10 stacks, then go and get it back in the air. That's what the fuck I call star power, let's go. They say you get out what you put into it, so the hustle I hear. And now I'm just talking about the life of the star, homie, that's what I live. And the niggas that I'm with are so happy. Yeah, in your city, every state with my Taylor gang family. They say you get out what you put into it, so the hustle I hear. And now I'm just talking about the life of a star, homie, that's what I live. And the niggas that I'm with are so happy. Yeah, in your city,
Is it bad?
Nah.
May I say something to you to give you a true knowledge of yourself and life? Man in the full knowledge.
You already know. You can hear my voice. We're dealing up. I got the baritone. The barrel not wearing it's okay. I don't drive like a barrel with the top down. Shining, they're shining on. We already know. Baby, we got the sign. Prodigal son. Now, this is the elevated step. The one from the ancient Egyptian shuns.
guys want to haul off this?
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Paizu.
Is it big? Big bad, right about DJ. Easy beat. DJ Regular 7. Perfect with the flow. From Agartha Pirate Radio Station 999. Easy beat. DJ Regular 7. Another fire track. Easy beat. Easy beat. Easy beat.
Man, I'm finna do my thing. It's crazy in the club when I'm in there, man. Trust me, homie, I'm not playing. Man, the dance on the chain, I said, get up. Can't bring that kind of love and I'm not playing, I see them on the
Yo, my nigga. Stick a hoot, bro. Take two. Don't blue. You hungry? Yeah. I'll make some dinner here in a few.
Just music, I get your ass on the dance floor and move it. I have the sound for a fan, I'm the reason. Everybody here, I say, get up. I make it hot, yeah, your feet hurting, I really don't care. I said, get up. I want some move and get all under the groove. I said, get up. I'm getting money, man, I really don't care. Let me see you put your hands in the air. I said, get up. I want to get to know you better, you look good in them jeans and them rest a little. You got a Billy Goat booty, baby, I wanna drive. See to tell you what your mileage is when I'm inside. I'm gonna take you for a spin, you know, round and round. Switch gears, take you up, come down. I take you to the point and overturn until it's in your learn. Just how a nigga earn, I got money to burn. Why they get a big bitch, you got the bomb on me. It's up and down, gracefully. Quick James, who says shit, break out. Back to you, so come on, let's see what that bitch bout. I find out she like it, I like it, back it up, get you some. And now to get you strong, tune up, use your tongue. Under the hood, it's so good, she said so good, goddamn, I'm so hood. Nigga, what up? I have the sound warfare, I'm the reason. Everybody here, I say, get up. I make it hot, yeah, your feet hurting, I really don't care. I say, get up. I wanna see you move and get all into the groove. I say, get up. I'm getting money, man, I really don't care. Let me see you put your hands in the air. I say, get up, and get into it. You're now.
You know, I remember back in the day when YouTube was still just a minute, young being.
No, down close though.
And bigger channel names that went down. I'm not going to say their names because back in the day it was easier to evolve a channel and you don't have to do little like let's just say so much promotion. I mean, nobody likes sales. Nobody likes effort. And superior content like mine, definitely underground. And I'm not gonna blame algorithms or anything else. It's because I'm too advanced. And the same things happened with all my old channels. All of a sudden one day, I got a couple of subscribers. All of a sudden I got millions and millions and millions of beings waiting for my next bit of important information. That's the way it's always been. I've been on YouTube since 2000. I like 2006. I never posted nothing, but 2007 posted my first video. How many videos have I done? I mean, look how many channels I've had taken down. Add up the videos on all of those other channels that got taken down. I had 7,859 videos taken down. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of time and effort that I put in. But you know what the valuable mark of it is? That it doesn't matter even though those channels were taken down. Some of those videos I did had millions of views on them. Millions and millions and millions of views. And I personally already changed the collective consciousness for the better. And I've proved it. So why can you see through my hat? See my hat? Like, it's because I've already reached the 5th dimension. I'm no longer in the 3rd dimension. I'm not a carbon-based being. I've already activated my Kabbalah. Sephiroth, whatever. You guys watch the simplest things to try to get information, to try to think you have some. You can't apply anything that you assimilated, which is what I've been striving to personify that deity in full fruition of proof. And I just adhere to a certain level of responsibility at this point for not only myself, but my disciplined ones, because I got a moderate example of personifications that are willing to meet me at a certain angle to perfectly articulate a new segment of what's called a storyline. And I could go on and on, but those that understand will understand. And you know, in this aspect of life, I mean, I can sit there and say, I mean, that's no hidden hardware, holographic. It's pure essence of spirit, which is why they keep dredging up one character of the 1,000 Faces of God, which I've already put out. How many faces of God do I have to continually put out before I put out your false deities, and I pluck their eyes out, and not just symbolically but physically, and I show you just how powerful
That's what they say too. Like it'll be like
we are.
if your dog dies,
And I say we
I swear to God,
because
I'm fucking your dog will die.
just because I have a small amount of subscribers doesn't mean in life that I don't have a large amount of followers.
Lava or some shit like that. Oh,
And I know you don't understand that yet, but maybe this isn't my main channel. And maybe I got a way bigger channel that you're all following and slobbering off, which I just ignore you on because it's funny to watch. Slaves realize they're slaves. I took over a long time ago because I created this. I created you. Remember that term? Classic. Iconic. Me. Look. I got the whole nebula system in my forehead. Anywho.
Go insane when it comes to rude time. Feeling it on the flow. This is summertime music for your soul, but all 4 seasons wrapped up in one. Articulating pictures for my personifications. My mind takes your soul on a journey through a mental vacation. Elevated pirate, triple nine. Story in hyperstate, OCD.
Lucifer the human. What do you think? Can I see through your head? Or can you see through my head? Are you awake or are you dreaming? Lucifer, properly pronunciated though, has a capital L. Ucifer with periods in it, because it's a pattern in the ceiling. And how many of you are actually able to look up on a clear night sky, no clouds, no smog, no light pollution, and actually look up at all the stars assembled? And then you look, and it's not your name, number one. You never created that name. That's a name that you gave yourself because your mind doesn't work to give yourself a new name, which is programming. I could have came back with 1,000 of my other channel names, which were bigger, but this is different. So I've identified my name as something separate from what I've previously done. My name is my YouTube channel name. And I did write it in English. That's for the question. But what's your name? Would be the proverbial metaphorical question. Is that how it's spelt? Take a good look. Put your glasses on, because I don't believe that's how it's correctly phonetically. But go ahead and try again. Like I'm Barker, and this is The Price is Right. What is? So to all those watching, there's a dialogue. I might leave it up for you to watch, but depending on how the comments go, let's see if it's intelligent enough to deal with me in the correct fashion. We're just waiting to see how it goes. Everybody knows that every time I get off, it's maybe there's two, but there's a lot more that I end up watching. It's called phonetically pronunciation, phonetically correction. Human. But you like that, right? I bet. I would too if I were you. And I'd come correct if I were you. You know, you ever watch Friday? That movie? Human? Hey, human? Oh, so it's interesting because I'll let anybody else watching, but there's whatever. But your comment actually makes you look like you never graduated preschool. You know, that's when they start teaching you your alphabet. That's when they start teaching you basic sounds. And your globe sounds really strange. And so now, as I've identified, so this is so funny. This is how easy this is for me. Hold on, wait 1 second here. There we go. And since I didn't speak the denunciation of the unacceptance of the uninitiated, it's funny because now they can just sit there, and everybody else, all my true watchers already know what I do is quite comical. It's quite funny. I have a highly, I mean, my IQ level beats 200 is kind of embarrassing. It's probably more like 300. That's only using my left brain. And the conceptualization of thoughts to try to distract you from a purpose is quite comical to the observers. So that's all I'd have to say for that correction. Because as stated, I mean, I understand there's certain beings out there in the universe that I've already, let's just say, analytically pimp slapped you all over and mopped up the floor with YouTube with my opponents quite easily. I mean, I could do that literally with my eyes closed, sleeping. Wouldn't even have to say anything. I mean, usually my opponents are so slow that they take themselves out to the curb where they belong. That was quite easy for me. But there we go. Sorry. Starting to get dark out. I had to turn on some lights here. But whoa. Fresh start, right? Oh, this is where it gets good though, because I stay up long enough, and the homing pigeons all seem to gravitate I mean, literally, all I did was turn on a light bulb and all these moths come flicker into the flame. You know, listen to the Mothman and
Underground. Good vibration. ECE, Vancouver Island hip hop. DJ Regular 7. Taking on all my. Yeah. Easy. Here it is. Easy baby. DJ Regular 7. Spinning rims on a Friday night. Motherfucker rolling around with the street lights. My night, motherfucker, midnight sky with the starlight. Keep your eyes open, listen, suckers looking not right. Acting up tonight is the night time, night ride. Right up valley comes around with his guys. Motherfucker got our crew, we got some disguises. If it's necessary to pull up on you, you know, we can get back, but don't get back. And those just driving us, not in the motherfucker, you know, this is a soul ride, motherfucker. We ahead of our time again, got a bigger crew than I get busy. You know, we be on our fucking shit, motherfucker. It is my spaceship, Pirate 999, make you all feel fine. Heavenly skies, this is sign from the open sky, motherfucker, looking for a sign. This is definitely the one you've been looking for, motherfucker. Hitting the industry with so many verbatim, motherfucker, out of control. Is what they were before I showed up. Getting some organization, now they're all getting stuck. They not on the same frequency as us, so we got a better vibe and a better tribe now with us. Down, motherfucker, putting on the rubber strips on the pavement, motherfucker. Right quick, getting away, motherfucker, with Kobashi. Like I'm Kaiser, so saying it is my last day now. You can't find me, motherfucker. Brother Valley's way above all the others, and you know they still struggling to find themselves. Well, I, without a doubt, beneath the shells of the industry rat. With the unconscious minds, motherfucker, this is my time, my shine, my climb, my rise, my evolution, my phoenix, motherfucker, burning from the ashes. Yeah, motherfuckers. DJ Regular 7, terraforming your planet again. Earthlings, motherfucker. God on the microphone, in the flesh, motherfucker. Bread of bellies, worse than David Caress, motherfucker. Soul stealing machine, motherfucker. Got the ultra radon beam from a public mouth. You can fully on this shit, motherfucker. Ghost in the machine, sitting chilled up your spine again, motherfucker. Like there's something living inside of it. Am I Legion demon?
so I'd like to say, you know, classic. Shout out. Much respect to my new Apothic Moat. None of the old members that used to be around in 2018 are part of our new team. None of you that used to claim old Apothic Moat will ever be able to be on our chat room. None of you will ever be able to communicate with us ever again. And our team is so tight right now that we could sail across the 7 seas with, you know, 9 or 10 bamboo sticks and, you know, a fleet of us, and none of us would get wet. And that's the importance of structure when it comes to architecture and building. You can't build without properly structured formations. And you can take that down to the simplest geometrical patterns, cymatics. I mean, look at building blocks. Look at how they're placed in. Look at how everything is properly planned. I mean, that would be the structurization for a proper civilization, would be structurization for a proper format of a formula, which would include all proper thinkers able to articulate psychically in order to change a format for the better and conclude a more positive situation. What would be the ideal aspect? 1,000-year lifespan for each individual. Let's say that would be minimal. I mean, let's just say like time is an illusion. Most of you that are into the Saturnalia, Saturn, those type low vibrational schisms of thought are really, I mean, they're poor choices. You see the ones that are advocates for those low vibrational terminologies, and all they do is age, and they don't come up with new for. I could have came out with a lot of stuff which would have been groundbreaking in the last year and a half, but the fact of the matter is there's more scuzz out there than there is cool. Okay, so that's pretty much what it comes down to. Every year they just keep getting older, and those guys that post that Saturnalia stuff, I mean, what are you representing in your life? And you can take your like back because your likes are inferior. I got a team. I could come in and I could have so many more views. I don't even care. That's not my plate on my other forums. My plate on my other forums are actually long lasting, planned out items of beautiful retribution. And it takes time to actually articulate yourself with a personification that deities the legacy of the individuality. Most are out there and they have some sort of strange dialogue and dialect which articulates another deity's personifications of what things are or how they are, and then they start adopting. And it's interesting because this one being that continually pretends to be my biggest opponent just only sits here trying to learn something because it already realizes since it betrayed me back in 2018. It's been nothing, absolutely nothing without me. Couldn't be nothing without me. You couldn't even exist without me, evil reflection. Everybody knows it. You're an amateur. You're like a wad of gum that somebody steps in while they're in line for an amusement park and gives them an temporarily some sort of a hematosis in the shoe area, causing discomfort only until you grind that piece of gum off, and then you still got a good shoe afterwards. In all aspects. actually takes a great deal of time. Who gets mad nowadays too? I see so many people. Okay, this is 2024. People getting mad like it's like 1982 and stuff. It doesn't work anymore. You just look weird. You look like you have no self-control. This one strange being here that I'm about to put them for a timeout because you're like a little child needing to sit in the corner while Big Daddy talks to you and spanks you verbally while showing you how intelligent I am. It's so interesting to me. Oh, and ones and twos only exist in a plane of who talked about the Matrix first, Transformers or the movie The Matrix? Go look it up. Who talked about Cybertron first on all my old channels going back to, I mean, to say I was ahead of my time is actually quite funny. It's like I have a time machine that exists inside of my kingdom of heaven, which, try to get a camel through it. And everybody knows Paimon rode on a camel's back. And everybody knows that nobody's consecrated more demons than me. And to claim yourself as such is embarrassing to yourself. It's embarrassing to your craft. Okay? I've spoke to who was supposed to be the world's greatest black magician. This is before he passed away. Guy was a nerd. Guy wasn't worth 30 minutes of my time. And the guy gave me this guy, like, I'm not even joking, to try to line up a meeting with this guy. I had to jump through hurdles and hoops. Finally got a meeting with this guy. The guy said a couple of weird things which I didn't like. I kind of scoffed him off. He started mentioning other names which I already made sure that, my meat factory, I tell you, is big. And when I was talking to this guy, he started saying strange stuff, as he's drinking a Corona beer, as he's smoking a joint, as he's trying to be all spiritual. This guy's like, it's like, look, buddy, I literally jumped through hoops to speak to you, and now you're talking like we're just having like a bro sesh here, and smoking a doob and having a beer here. And it's just kind of like, what are you doing, old man? You're not as smart as me. Okay? You said weird stuff to me, which, I mean, where are you now? Okay, old man? Literally, you're nowhere. Your channel's stagnant in memoriam for saying my name once. And that's not my fault. I got a lot of followers out there that hang on to every word that I say. And they look like you. I mean, maybe you're in some sort of authoritative program, and then you start saying my name, and then you realize a couple of your colleagues start looking at each other, and they start, giving them some body language, and then you realize that maybe you shouldn't have said anything in the first place. That'd be about your plate. You know? And we don't do greet and chat on this channel. You got one chance to speak intelligence, or you forever get a hole in your pineal gland and your auric field, which I just make sure that my lesser beings are always fed. I could say a lot of things about, yeah, like who talks about vampires and werewolves and zombies these days? Remember on Facebook when it first started, you were either a werewolf, a zombie, or whatever. And remember those little, because they were programming to see which mentality would, like. I mean, think about it. It's all programming for you. I drink water, um, pure water. All these vegans out there. Hey, this is going to be a interesting statement here. So I accidentally, I didn't even mean to, but my bro said that he was watching that Anana Snow's live stream the other day. He's like, oh, check this out. He's like, I'm trolling her, and I'm like, okay. So I watched it. Okay, I watched this Anana Snow. You've been around since uh, I don't know. But I remember back in 2018, my channel was bigger than yours. My original channel was bigger than yours, and Anna Snow. You were a flat earth vegan witch back then. I watched your live stream. You talked about a seal, and you started making these weird seal movements with your body. And I noticed that your body has no natural movement to it. I also noticed that you had a big wad of hair that was stringy looking and it had gray in it, and you had gray all in your hair. And then I noticed that because you get so emotional because you're a vegan, and you started frowning with your frown lines, and I started noticing this big staircase of all these frown lines on your forehead. And I noticed that you have a lazy eye. One of your eyes can't keep up with your other eye. And that's a low level. You used to call yourself a witch. A witch of what? Your old videos make you look like a complete fraud. That you call yourself a KWEEN in the name before your name, which, I mean, what are you? What are you? You have a weird accent. You're not cool. You don't hang out in cool places. Anytime I've seen you in a live stream or event, you've never shown anybody your own age. Only old, moldy, old weirdo people. And which makes me think, like, do you live in a commune or some sort of basic housing out there in Mount Shasta? Because it's weird. It looks weird. You look weird. Your story looks weird. You're not an advocate for anything. The cows, your cult of moo, advocating for the cows doesn't make you anything. People eat cows, girl. I gotta tell you. I mean, I don't even know if you're a girl, in all honesty, Anana Snow, because you have big, wide shoulders. You got a big square jawline. Um, I mean, and your body is solid from up. You have no hips. Your hips are square. You try to say some of your videos. I researched it. I even had my lower level beings like Evil Reflection, Gorshin 1979, Kevin Powell, The Dutch, Free Mankind, Stephen Transet. I had all those guys investigating you back in 2018. Even when I left, they all knew I was taking a break from YouTube. They all knew I was bored of all you non-educated ones. They all knew I was bored of you all. And everybody, like that guy, I mean, remember that guy? His name was Eternal Vamp. That girl will never be the same. He got railroaded in with beings like, I uncreated him. I am my own dada. I don't have a dad. I never had parents. Idiot. I was adopted, dumb. And, in that aspect. I just suffocate all the clean air out of your lungs. Because Evil Reflection, Matthew David Wider of Lexington, Kentucky, nobody likes you. Nobody respects you. Kevin Powell of Dansville, Virginia, nobody likes you. Stephen Transo of Miami, you already had a stroke. Why are you still on YouTube? You sleep with a CPAP machine. It's weird. Okay? I should have been friends with Arya back then. I don't even care what that guy does. I mean, at least he was kind of funny. Actually had a personality, unlike the rest of you dry sponges. You know what happens to a dry sponge? Turns to dust. So Evil Reflection, last time I actually video chatted with you in 2021, you look fat, ugly. You had a triple chin. You had a hook nose like one of those little weird pungent Hindi weirdos that worships elephants. And I mean, I don't know what you look like. A Ladu. Do you know what a Ladu is? I mean, you posted outside the Taj Mahal there, Matthew David Wider of Lexington, Kentucky, that nobody likes. Your dad, Sherman Wider, passed away of syphilis. He also had hepatitis A, B, and C, which he passed on to you, Matthew David Wider, Evil Reflection. You passed that on to Stephen Transow several times. Only in his mouth because you're so tiny that you could even make it into his giant rear end, Peter Griffin looking octave ball rear end. But I'm so intelligent that I don't even use profanities, and I don't need to. And Matthew David Wider of Lexington, Kentucky has that channel, ER17. Upon multiple others. We all know you're Aaron Haywood. You and Transo came up with that little weird creation on your Discord. I've been trolling your Discord for years, guys. Come on. Not in my form, but I got a lot of beings that just send me stuff. I don't even have to do anything. They just send it to my email. j.bdzn1148 at hotmail.com is the one that they like to send me everything to. You notice how they don't have anything to say tonight, though. And I didn't block their channels. Of course you're going to watch me. I'm God in the flesh. You're not. Of course I'm interesting. And you're not. But Matthew David Wider of Lexington, Kentucky's Evil Reflection 17 was your last known channel where you had any of your little nerds you know, it's funny because Stephen Transo is about to have another stroke. It's funny because him and Kevin Powell, between the two of them, have had more strokes than Aunt B from the Andy Griffith Show. And it's kind of funny. So if anybody had something intelligent to say other than just like some random compliment to me, let's see what you got. You know? And the thing is, to anybody that has something negative to say, just remember, you're watching me. I'm not watching you. That fact right there alone makes me infinity times more credible than whatever an irrelevant comment would be. Why would I even respond to a low vibration that belongs back in a lower time frame? That ain't gonna happen. Your mind's too slow. You have no spirit. You couldn't survive one day in the woods or in the wilderness. You couldn't survive Moses, Moxus, Messiah, Messa, the crocodile, who in the terminology, I mean, he wasn't Abraham. Like, you guys don't even know about Enoch's story. You don't really know about Enoch and Methuselah, which was really Moses and Aaron in the Bible. Because you guys don't understand texts written in other Sanskrit languages. You guys watch mockumentaries of ancient aliens and think you know what's going on. But Evil Reflection, you're in the worst shape I've ever seen you. Your mom, Flora Wider. Also, I mean, like, you're garbage, man. I mean, you guys put a lot of adult diapers in your garbage can out there in Lexington, Kentucky. That's already being investigated. Also, you guys haven't paid your property taxes. That's also being investigated. Your sister Debbie seems to want nothing to do with you guys for some reason. Probably because she's an illegal immigrant, just like your brother. And you guys shouldn't legally own property in Lexington, Kentucky because you guys are illegal immigrants. And I mean, your property is about to be seized. And it's great. Matthew David Wider, you never should have disrespected me on that one live stream in 2018 because I always knew I was going to come back to haunt you. You always said that Evil Reflection 2, you're like, oh, my channel's haunted. Yeah, it was haunted by me. Nobody liked you before I even talked to you. Matthew David Weirdo. Nobody liked you. Nobody watched your channel before me. Nobody even spoke to you before me. And then all of a sudden you got all these, you know, they're literally like, the lowest life forms that associate with you now. And all you can do is sit there and look at me, stunned out. Give me more views. Where's the big comments? I mean, you can comment all you want. Little girl. Ladu. Hey, Matthew David Wider, Evil Reflection, you're a Ladu. You have no demonic power. You're weird. Nobody ever liked you. Even Joanne literally wiped her rear end, flushed it down the toilet, and I mean, that was probably worth more than your whole entire existence. I mean, even though that almost makes me want to vomit just saying that, because even that being needs to be suffocated with a nice plastic bag around the breathing facial structures of it. But I mean, that's a whole nother live stream for discussion, you know. But oh wait. Don't just comment. Well, while like I go for like 1 minute. Say something. Matthew David Weirdo. Matthew David Weirdo is the equivalent of okay, what are you gonna be next lifetime? Hold on. Just hold that thought. I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna be next lifetime. Just hold that thought. Hold on, wait.
That who failed algebra. I probably did too, I always skipped school. You could call me truant. Old school flow, how the fuck you think I learned so much about the street? I had to do things just to eat. Not gonna say what incrimination does absolutely nothing for reputation. I got a good reputation coming around you like the smell of bacon. Gnosis, Gnostic, as I say that, apothic, coming in cataclysm, sounding like psychotic, psychosis, cynosis, psilocybin, psychosis, induction, induction, is that the solution to breathing? H2O, 2HO, OXO3, I could give a fuck.
So, Matthew David Wider, Evil Reflection from Lexington, Kentucky, son of Sherman, son of Flora, who were brother and sister. If we look back through genealogy, I mean, close enough, they're relatives. And you're going to be recycled as, you know, that wax ring that's at the bottom of a plumbing toilet that's leaked too long. And everybody knows that Silcaf doesn't really exist. Silcaf is a GameBot channel run by DARPA. Everybody knows that that's not even a real channel. Everybody knows that that's never been a real being that's ever showed its face. It's only showed pictures and gave a false narrative of what. And because you guys are so uneducated, you believe everything that you read instead of believing what you see. That just makes me so much more superior. And you haven't realized how ahead of my time I really am. I mean, I'm so ahead of my time that time doesn't exist. I already beat time. Time doesn't exist here. Do you exist here? Because I'll exist here forever. How about you?
Skyrocket, Anunnaki, and again.
Anyways, it's almost dinner time. I'm actually getting hungry. While I correct your impure thoughts and your defecate terminologies of incorrect failures. Right? Right.
They predicted me, it was me. They predicted all the things. Now it's over. Just like I always knew I would. The creator couldn't take them. I read triple nine from my alien life. From my creator's ship. The light source of all creation. You already know. It's the part. Easy B. You know, Regular 7. Conscious expansion is what it leads up to. Determination, inferior technology, and species are all irrelevant. Not to be closed off for the next stage of evolution. Motherfucker, now we see, motherfucker, how I program that TV, motherfucker, pirate 999, and you hear me every single day, motherfucker, on the autoplay. With the playlist, motherfucker, made for today. Brandon on the microphone every single day. I don't have no comparison, then there is no comparison unless it's the lesser version of me. I complicate things, overcomplicated, highly stimulated. This is the king of brains. ECB, I see through things, I see things you can't see with the unseen eye, cause you're my guy. Untrained motherfucker to the eye, motherfucker to the sky, so you can't even line up with the perfect calculator. With the articulation, and here it comes, motherfucker. Secular evolution, motherfucker. When it comes to the section 8, motherfucker. Division, when it comes to the prison, motherfucker. I found my new division, new fucking legion, motherfucker. Here it comes for the reason, motherfucker. I'm in the sky, motherfucker. I always live in the sky, living in the sky high, motherfucker. Up on the mountaintops, motherfucker. Always seeing things you can't see, motherfucker. Why you sky aliens are not even a lolly, motherfucker. It's almost like you don't hear what I have to say. It's okay, it's okay. I bet you sit there and cry, but you can't accomplish like me every single day. If you're still to combine me, you're still trying to compare me to you, motherfucker. That's an unfair comparison to you, cause you'll never be me. It's okay, motherfucker. Where I go next, I'm the only one who's gonna see, motherfucker. Take my family with me. Here we go, on the microphone. Brandon all day long with a hyperbarian pirate 999 sound, motherfucker. That's how you can understand those strange sounds. You're still making strange sounds every time you pick up your guitar and make those weird sounds with your Easy B. DJ Regular 7. Bradavelli.
I'm feeling great.
Immortal. I don't just talk about it, I embody it, I exude it, I live it, I show it, I guide it, I Bob it like a motherfucker. Bob it like a Easy B. Illuminati Pantheon. Easy B. DJ Regular 7.
Yeah, the best movie you could watch is Super Size Me in reverse. Yeah, watch Super Size Me in reverse, because that's really how the movie happened. He lost weight eating McDonald's.
fire in the wind if they got strong words, motherfucker. Go down to roots of hell, motherfucker. Run your branches up to heaven, motherfucker. Like Jack in the big top, motherfucker. Jack the Ripper, Jack the Nibble, Jack the Quick, motherfucker. I think I killed Jack the Ripper in a sleep, motherfucker. Put him into a meat pie. This is Sweetie Pod on the microphone. You trying to come up against me, you bunch of world full of clowns. This is the creator. This is the greater than me, motherfucker. Front of belly coming in, making you full of sweaty, motherfucker. With a machete in both hands. Like I'm Jason, motherfucker. This is Friday the 13th, motherfucker. Make you extinct, motherfucker. Don't come near me if you got some negativity to say. This is a conference call, motherfucker. From God, motherfucker. God, soul, motherfucker. Apart, so I command every single one of you to remote control my fucking enemies, cause of damage 24/7, motherfucker. Show them the miscalculations. Never gave them entrance into heaven, motherfucker. Through Armageddon. The earth wasn't a shit. Fucking book on the easy beat. The creator. Easy beat. Ultraviolet, real indigo, translucent, like a pilot light, ignited, stealth.
I mean, you can't deny it. You're enamored by me. All of you. You're hypnotized by me. Or you wouldn't speak my name. Keep saying my name. Makes me more powerful. All my YouTube channels, say my name. Just makes me more powerful. Makes me last in their memories. What are you doing? You're promoting me. Keep doing it, fam. Makes me look good. Makes me look alpha, omega, omnipresent. What are you doing? Losing your legacy, speaking about me, especially on Patreon. Make me that money, ho.
Must strike,
7. High vibration. Music for the mind. Music for the soul. For the soul, the soul journey.